Hey guys, today we're changing the spark plugs on a 2-liter 2014 Ford Focus. I'll show you what they look like. We're using Motorcraft spark plugs, SP535, and there are different types. You can get higher quality ones if you do a lot of highway travel. We're just going to be putting these in because the car isn't used that much. Now the first act of business is taking out your coil packs and remembering where they go. On the top of your engine you'll have a cover, and take that off. This one doesn't have the cover, or this type of engine doesn't. Typically they do. Get it where you can see these, and each of them will come out with a 8mm bolt, and you'll also have to disconnect the plug by pressing down here. So once you have these out like that, then you can get access to the spark plug, which is down in each of the hole. And there's 4 of these in the 2-liter because it's a 4-cylinder engine. Now with this engine we are having a major leak. We believe this to be the valve cover. Gasket is leaking oil into the cylinder where the spark plugs are in there. So this oil is all the way up to here. So when we pull that spark plug out, we're probably going to have to turn the engine over for a bit to let all that oil seep through the cylinder with no compression, because it might build up. On this one is dry, so we're going to have to look up a little diagram, see if it is the valve cover gasket. But for the simplicity of the video, we're just going to do a straight spark plug change. Here's your spark plug. You'll need a 5/8, 3/8 ratchet and an extension to get it down there. Now if your vehicle has that oil in it, these spark plug sockets they're not going to work most likely, because the oil is going to let it fall back out. So this is the best tool for any spark plug job, because even if you don't have the spark plug socket that has the rubber ring in it to grip it, this can take them out because it has a hand, and you can also finger tighten them in it. So we're going to start out taking the spark plugs out. I'm going to go ahead and do them in a succession, all of them. So we start with the farthest. Alright, got that one. And this one's stuck. See, that boot came off of here onto the spark plug, and that's what would happen if you had that oil build up. That one didn't grip because the piece is gone. Go ahead and go here. This one doesn't have any oil in it, and these spark plugs are original, so it's going to be harder to pull out or turn. So I'm going to use a stronger ratchet. Okay. So I'm going to grab this one out. So what happened here is this wanted to stay there because the spark plug's so long. It just fell down in there and wouldn't hold on to the extension. Here's this spark plug, and we'll keep them separate spots so we can look at them afterwards. So now, do to this having a issue where there's oil done in there, we don't want to put the spark plugs back in because they're going to get dirty. What we're going to do is turn the engine over because they don't want the car fixed today with the valve cover gasket. So we're going to go ahead, turn it over, and get all the oil to just be pushed out. And it's really the only thing you can do in this scenario to get it out, because you're going to clog up your spark plugs. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then we'll come back with you when we install the spark plugs and put the coils back on. Make sure to check your coils for any burnt marks here. And pretty much this is the same thing in reverse, what we're going to do now. And you've successfully changed your spark plugs. Alright guys, so we turned the engine over a bit. We put a piece of paper over it to prevent any oil spraying out anywhere, or it sucking in any dirt that could fall into it. Make sure to check the gap on your spark plug. Now it's time to tighten down the spark plugs. This ratchet doesn't go to that high of foot-pounds. So we're just gonna spin them tight and then torque them. Then turn it a little bit, slowly. You're going to apply about 20 pounds. That's really all it needs. These are deep thread spark plugs. You never want to do it too tight, because there might be a day when you need to take them off, and with rust built up they've got stuck on there. Now that we got them tight and the holes are as clean as we can get them, we're now going to reinsert our coils. Check your coils for any debris. Make sure the wires and all that are where they should be. And put them in the same hole so you can keep track of how each one operates and the condition they're in. Now we're going to plug them in. Then all I have to do is clamp the oil. Hope this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.